Welcome back to First Take. We're coming to you live from above the Heineken River Deck at Pier 17. All right, let's jump right back into things. The Lakers and the Clippers, they have both made major free agent acquisitions this offseason. Anthony Davis heads to Los Angeles, while Kawhi Leonard and Paul George team up for the Clippers. Caesars Sportsbook has both teams as co-title favorites. Remember that, Ryan? So, guys, who will win the championships next season? The Lakers, the Clippers, or the field?
Is this like a trick question or something? Is this like a...
No, but you doubted my knowledge earlier.
Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Do you not see what's going on in L.A.? Let's just say, let's just put it out there. LeBron James, Anthony Davis. Let's go star-wise, because you win in the NBA with stars. Then on the Clippers side, you have two of the greatest defensive forwards in history. Right now, the two best two-way players that the game has maybe ever seen. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on the same team with Doc Rivers. You mean to tell me that there's another team remotely close to winning a championship? Or if you're going to say the field, I mean, what am I? I'm gonna have to reach right here. Milwaukee, they're young. Giannis has to show off his jump shot. Philadelphia, no Jimmy Butler. He chose to go to Miami. I was scratching Utah, the Utah Jazz. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to think and fathom what could you possibly say that would have anybody winning other than the Lakers or the Clippers right now for the championship, Will Cain?
You trying to figure out what I'm about to say?
What could you say?
You trying to figure out?
Yes.
You remind me of Sandra Bullock in Bird Box.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm serious. You got like the thing on, and you're like, I don't know where I'm headed, but I'm a little scared.
It's a star-driven league, baby. I mean, who are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Like, you can see it on your face. You're like, is this a trick question? Because you think it's obvious, but you know you should be scared. Here's the thing.
I don't know about scared. Maybe surprised a little bit.
Take the shot. Let's start with something dangerous. Let's start with where you're right. And every time I'm in agreement with you, I find myself rechecking my premises. What exactly have I done? How did I end up in this place? How did we find myself in a situation where Ryan Hollins got something right? I've been hosting the Stephen A. Smith Show on ESPN Radio, filling in for him while he's on vacation. And I said this the other day.
Apologize to the listeners for that.
How did I end up on the same side of Ryan Hollins on this one particular slice of this argument? That is Clippers versus Lakers. I agree with you. Clippers are the better team, the better squad with the better coach, the better GM, and the better owner. The Clippers are deeper. Their second unit of Lou Williams and Harrell is going to be something awesome to watch. And I think the defensive threesome of Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Pat Beverly is going to be a real thing. So Clippers over Lakers, no doubt for me.
Okay.
But if I'm asked between these three in the NBA title, I'm taking the field. First of all, because any smart man takes the field in any bet. It's always the smart bet. But let's set that aside. You like bright, shiny thing.
You know, last year was an outlier, right? Toronto winning, that was an outlier. It was an accident. It was a fluke. No one saw everybody again. You know that, right?
Yeah, I love to go to Vegas with you, okay? The field is the
Take
bet.
his money.
Here's the thing. This is a league this year that is absolutely different as well. I said to you a little bit earlier on the show, Kawhi Leonard's decision ended the super team era in the NBA. What that did is it ended the foregone conclusion. It reintroduced, thank God it reintroduced unpredictability and drama into the ultimate outcome of the NBA Finals. And I believe I could rattle off 8 teams that have a real shot to win it all.
You don't believe that, though. You're just throwing out names. You're not backing it up with any type of evidence. You're just going, oh, we don't know what's going to happen. There's nothing you can say that can convince me that another team outside of the Lakers or Clippers will win the championship. I mean, come on, Will.
Well,
instead of we say Warriors, we say Lakers or Clippers. Okay.
Your disbelief is partially driven by the fact that I haven't finished talking. So you don't know what I could say because I haven't said it yet.
I know what I've been hearing all show long. I know what I've been hearing. That's a bunch of nothing.
The 8 teams that I would put in this category would be the Nuggets, the Jazz, yes, the Lakers and the Clippers, the Blazers. One more in the
Blazers for a championship?
The Blazers are in this conversation.
For a championship?
Bucks and Sixers, and I'll throw the Celtics in there as well. as having a real shot this year. But the field is driven by these teams, the Jazz, the Nuggets. And here's my argument for teams like the Jazz and the Nuggets over a team like the Clippers and the Lakers. And you wanted evidence.
I want evidence.
It is continuity. What did the 2011 Miami Heat super team look like the year it was put together? It lost. When it mattered and pressure mounted, they folded to the Dallas Mavericks, a team that had continuity, chemistry, and it played together. What's your favorite
team?
The Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
What you're looking at with the Nuggets and Jazz are teams with more continuity, specifically in the Nuggets. They added Jeremy Grant. They get maybe Michael Porter back with some health. We'll see because he's injured again right now. But that Nuggets team was a great team a year ago. Jokic and Murray are only getting better. They're both still under the age of 25. The Jazz add Mike Conley and Bogdanovich. The Jazz are a team that makes sense. I like the Lakers. I like the Clippers. I think they're contenders this year, but I'm not going to give them the title. I'm taking the field. And I like some of the teams in here. They're going to make a real run.
If you're going to look at the Clippers, and your argument is depth and continuity, you have to understand it's the best-run organization in sports as of this last year. The moves that they made, the sacrifices that they had, and able to keep their pieces intact. And we can go back a couple, like Griffin, trading Tobias Harris, signing guys like Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell to deals before they had blown up because they wouldn't be able to afford those two guys if they're free agents now. So that's an organization that has a continuity. And the edge that I do give the Clippers over the Lakers is Doc Rivers, is the front office, is guys like Patrick Beverley leaving $10 million on the table to stay there. And if you're going to bring up the Nuggets, I like them. They're young, they're deep, they're energetic, they're on the rise. But what they don't have is a superstar, a closer, a guy who can go out and get it done in the big moments. Now, Murray has been challenged by Coach Mike Malone to say, hey, man, you got to be that guy. You got to step up. We got to see you in Game 7 the same way we saw you in Game 1, 2, and 3. They don't have that yet. Would you agree?
I would agree that Jokic or Murray have to prove they can be that guy you're talking about.
And as far as the field, if I'm going to say there's another realistic team, because you're out of your mind throwing out 10 teams. Maybe Milwaukee can get there. Maybe
I give Milwaukee, but I give Milwaukee in the field.
No. I want you to shorten that list. There's not a 10-team list for the NBA championship.
It's not the way the field works.
There's not. Portland Trailblazers are not in the mix, okay?
Didn't they go to the Western Conference Finals?
You know that was because Oklahoma City couldn't play together, couldn't defend, couldn't do the little things.
Okay,
Oklahoma City should have been there. So great year, Portland. Congratulations. You never should have been there. That's the reality.
The league has come back. The point
No, it has not. It has not.
Oh, absolutely.
I understand.
Oh, absolutely.
Last year was an outlier, okay?
No.
I get it. Toronto, the hard-working defensive-minded team with one star won. I get it. It's not there yet.
The league has come back. What's happened is you needed 3, maybe 4, three all-stars.
When you say come back, what do you mean by you say come back? Clarify that with me.
I am clarifying.
No, you're not. Lead with it. Lead with it.
This is a real exercise in frustration. The league has come back in that you don't need 3 superstars, 4 all-stars to win it all. With KD leaving the Warriors, what the league has turned into is a dynamic duo league.
False.
That puts the Trailblazers back into the conversation. They have a duo. They also have a pretty dang well-rounded team around CJ and Dame. I'm not arguing.
Who's their well-rounded
I'm not
team?
arguing.
Who's their well-rounded team?
Nurkic is going to
it out?
Nurkic is going to be healthy. Yes? What?
When you win and compete in the championship right now, it's not just continuity. You got to have pieces that fit. We joked about 3-and-D guys during the break. You're 3-and-D water polo guy. As a matter of fact,
keep bringing up water polo.
Is there? I think we might have something on you on water polo.
Did you come with
we
it?
No!
That's what you're going to do.
That's our 3-and-D guy back
there. Look at that. What no, Charlie?
I'm just trying to break it down, man.
Wow, look at those pec muscles.
That's sophomore year. That might be freshman year.
Look at that.
Look at that. What do you think it looked like as a senior?
Oh, we don't even want to know.
That's the guy throwing out, and we got 10 teams contending. But listen.
Right there's a D1 athlete.
I don't know how water polo works, okay? But you win with versatility now. You win with versatility. You got to have guys still, and it hasn't gone away, that are 6'7" to 6'8", who can shoot three, defend, and go get it off the bounce.
Yeah.
That's the questions I have with Milwaukee, but they are more equipped to defend and possibly outwork their way as an outlier to the title. The reality, when we're talking Lakers, when we're talking Clippers, you got guys who can defend, you have depth, and they can go get it off the bounce in the big moments.
Ryan, nobody here is arguing that the Clippers and the Lakers don't have a great chance to win it all. I think they do. Everyone does. Okay?
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because it's not as open as you're saying it is. You're making it seem like there's a field of 10 when possibly you go 3 or 4.
Teams put together in 1 year have issues they have to overcome.
Clippers aren't.
And it's been proven.
You can't say that about the Clippers, though, Will.
It's been proven in the NBA.
You can't say that about the Clippers.
Meanwhile,
you cannot say that about the Clippers. And even to an extent, the Lakers have brought back
added their
some
top
of their
two
guys.
options. They added Kawhi and Paul George.
And this is a team with the same coach, Lou Williams, Patrick Beverley, Montrezl Harrell, Landry Shamet, guys they won with last year.
And that's why I like the Clippers over the Lakers. But you're giving me the field.
Hold on. And might I
You're giving me the Bucks.
And might I add.
You're giving me the Sixers.
Might I add, the two pieces you added in, these are not strong, bullheaded guys that don't fit. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, as I talked about earlier, some of the two greatest 3-and-D guys that we've seen, guys that can score, two-way players who can defend and score on the same team. It's a seamless transition. Why? They're going to play defense. They're going to block shots, rebound, run the floor, get out in transition. This is an easy fit. We're not talking ball-dominant guys. We're not talking James Harden and Chris Paul, Will.
Well, sounds like as far as LA is concerned, you both like the Clippers, but the Lake Show, they need to really hope for some good things this season because they have not been in the postseason since 2013, the longest drought in franchise history.
You believe this guy,
Man,
Charlie?
it's tough right now.
Let's get that picture.
Guy,
hey, can we get that picture
we're going to bring it back later in the show.
No, I want Hollins putting Goran Dragic in a headlock. Oh, look at that.
Woo, look at that. Will Cain, ladies and gentlemen. All right, coming up on First Take, is there anybody who can stop the Sixers from winning the East? Wait until you hear what the guys have to say. That debate coming up next on First Take.
It's in black and white. What was it, 1944?
I didn't think about that.
You look great, Will.